Hi there, I'm Mia, and I am from Shaman 2 and Counter Healing. And I am reviewing another deck today, Oracle deck, and it's called the Spirit Messages, a Daily Guidance Oracle deck. And it is by John Holland. The cards are just really beautiful and lovely art, and each one comes with a tiny little message. Oh God. The colors are rich and earthy. Oops. Interesting. So today is Black Friday, and people are storming to department stores to buy the latest discounted or not discounted products from stores. And I'm noticing that outside my house there is a lot of activity going on, and you'll probably hear it sometimes during the reading. The squirrels and the blue jays and the crows are cleaning up the pecan tree outside, making sure there's nothing left before the winter hits. So everybody is filling up their stores, and so it's interesting that the humans are all running to stores today to find whatever is to be purchased. And I just heard about the amount of people who are going hungry right now in the US, and it went from 4% to 12%. And in Houston, it is as high as 30%. So we're living in very interesting times right now. Anyway, it'd be interesting to see what messages we can get from Spirit on this day, this specific day, but also kind of this time right now that we're experiencing that kind of feels dark and dire, especially if you were to think about how many people are leaving the planet right now. So yeah, this is not to put you in a bad mood or to be dark and dreary, but it's just worth noticing what's going on. So let's see. Animal Kingdom. So this card, animals are of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time, and at this moment they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. And here's the card. And it's interesting because we were just talking about the animals outside and what they're doing, and this frantic collecting of berries. There's still some berries on the bushes, and nuts, and anything that can contribute to the buildup of food resources for the winter. And how we as humans are right now running, and yet we are kind of going for things like big screen TVs and technological toys and tools. And I'm interested to see how those tools will help us in the winter. All right, so let's go for a second card. Find your center. Isn't that beautiful? To get a better camera. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. when the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? So yeah, that frantic running around for the best deal and what can I save? I think that we are kind of at risk at losing ourselves and what's really going on in the world and what's really important. And finding your center, being in the present is really always very, very good advice. All right, let's go for the third card. Love. Oh, I love these cards. They're so beautiful. The only thing that I really kind of feel sad about is that I really wish I can see more people of color in a lot of the oracle decks. And I mean, I'm going through them right now, and I cannot say that I really, well, at least here, look, that in this card, it looks like there's different skin tones being represented. And I mean, I wouldn't say everybody has blonde hair and light skin like so many of the other cards. But yes, it's definitely something that I have noticed in so many of the card decks. I wish that there were more people of color represented. Anyway, but I digress. Love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Need I say more? Well, yes, I would also say that love is a certain vibration. It's not just an emotion. And being in a vibration of love brings you beautiful things. It brings peace. It brings like-minded people to you. So staying in a vibration, in a high vibration where you are focusing on the things that brings joy and beauty and love and compassion are where you want to be. So I'm going to encourage you to focus today on things that are bringing you joy and beauty, and send love out into the world and find your core, find your center. Walk barefoot on the earth, go into nature, and go and listen and watch what the birds and the squirrels are doing outside, and maybe learn from them a little bit, see what advice they have. And that's going to be my teeny tiny little review of this beautiful oracle deck. I'm not getting paid to review them. I just thought it would be lovely to share some of my beautiful decks that I work with every day. And there are so many of them out there. So I hope you've enjoyed this little reading, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. Take care.